Hey, SnapFlash fam. Today we head to Khayelitsha, where Julius Malema and the EFF marked 12 years of political fire with a rally that pulled no punches. From blasting the ANC and DA to promising land and radical reform, this wasn't just a celebration, it was a warning shot to South Africa's political elite. Let's break it down. What happens when a political party turns 12 and still feels like a revolution? Julius Malema didn't just throw a rally, he declared economic war. Want to know what he said about land, banks, and betrayal? Keep watching. You won't want to miss this. Before we unpack this explosive rally, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss South Africa's biggest political moments, SnapFlash style. Standing before thousands of red-clad supporters, Malema chose Khayelitsha, not just for its size, but for its symbolism. A township long forgotten by the state, now the backdrop for a call to economic rebirth. Malema says the DA's claims that the Western Cape is well-run are insulting, especially when townships like Gugulethu and Nyanga are drowning in poor infrastructure, bad sanitation, and zero economic opportunity. He didn't hold back. Malema accused the ANC of running from land reform, claiming they rejected EFF's offer to support land expropriation without compensation.
Fighters, the DA continually boast that Western Cape is one of the best run cities. But if you go to Khayelitsha, you will know that DA is lying. Helen Zille has got the chicken audacity to claim that the DA does more for Khayelitsha than Camps Bay. It's a lie. How can a gogo tell a lie at her age when they know that they've neglected our people in Khayelitsha? If you say that Khayelitsha is serviced more than Camps Bay, why are we not having my city buses in Khayelitsha? Why are we not having proper trains in Khayelitsha? They talk about non-racialism when they know they are the most racist and racist to the core. They know deep down that they hate the people of Gugulethu. That's why there are potholes in Gugulethu. That's why there are bucket toilets in Khayelitsha and Gugulethu. That's why there is daily blackouts in all the black townships, because the DA government hates the people of Cape Flats. Fighters, we must not be misled. The people of Mitchell's Plain are being neglected. We must fight for them so that their dignity is restored, because they too, this province belongs to them. This city belongs to them. It doesn't belong to a group of racists who claim to care because they want to defend the benefits of the few. Fighters, this is a party that blocked land redistribution in Parliament. Our people don't have land. When we said to Parliament, let's take land and give to our people, it was the DA and the ANC, led by Jacob Zuma, that stopped the expropriation of land without compensation. Who are they to tell us that they can give us land now when they did not give us land when they were in power? It was the EFF that offered the ANC its numbers so that we can expropriate land without compensation. The cowards ran away. As a result, the people of Khayelitsha, Gugulethu, Delft, Nyanga, Langa, and everywhere else in the townships, our people do not have land. Fighters, we must unite to defeat the false narrative that the DA develops and service people everywhere else they govern. We saw them in Tshwane. They left Tshwane to be rotten. It took the EFF to go to Tshwane and clean it up after the DA. We want to do the same here in Cape Metro. We must remove them next year so that we can come in and clean up their mess, because the EFF cares for the black people. Comrades, while South Africa is growing at 0.58%, China has just recorded growth of 5% in the second quarter of the year. Africa as a continent is projected to grow by 3.9%. South Africa, on the other hand, continues to revise growth estimates downward, now reaching 1%. This is not just a number. It is evidence of an economy in permanent stagnation, an economy that is failing to respond to the crisis of unemployment, poverty, and underdevelopment. We have the highest level of unemployment in the world, particularly amongst young people. Yet we are being told by arrogant, racist bankers that the only way statistics collected by Statistics South Africa will be credible is when there is a white matriculant supervising black professionals. He sits in his office and says to himself, I think unemployment rate in South Africa is less than 10%.
Malema turned his fire on South Africa's financial sector, claiming 6 major banks controlled 12 trillion rands in assets, yet refused to invest in townships or fund black-owned businesses. He says these institutions are a shadow government, stalling transformation, while SOEs like Eskom and Transnet are being deliberately weakened for privatization.
At the center of this dysfunction is the financialization of our economy. We have handed over the future of this country to a banking group, 6 banks that operate in the shadows, unaccountable to the people, yet more powerful than parliament. They influence decisions at the South African can open a bank account, who can own property, and who can access funding for a business. Despite being the majority consumers,
he slammed President Ramaphosa's recent visit to the White House, accusing him of failing to stand up for jobs and local industry. What do you think? Is Malema right to call out South Africa's banks and SOEs as captured? Or is this classic campaign season rhetoric? Drop your take in the comments. We're ready for your fire. If you found this breakdown powerful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and tap that notification bell so you're always in the know. SnapFlash is your voice when that news gets loud. From land to jobs to the soul of South Africa's economy, Malema made one thing clear. The EFF sees itself not as an opposition party, but as a movement for economic revolution. Whether you love or fear their vision, one thing's for sure. The next election just got real. Thanks for watching SnapFlash, where the news gets bold. Catch you in the next one.